Hello, everyone. It's your host, DJ Hamilton with DJ Sports Show. We're here in New York City, here at Madison Square Garden, for our first ever Big East Media Day. Coach Pitino, you guys landed a big transfer in all Big East first team selection, Kadary Richmond. What excites you the most about his game, and how do you plan on utilizing him in the offense?
Well, Kadary really doesn't have a weakness. He's great at the defensive end. He's got great size. He's an outstanding passer. He scores. He rebounds. He does it all, and he does it in crunch time. I know it very well from trying to guard him and not having too much success.
How crucial it is for you guys to improve your road record? You guys were 5-6 last season, and also how crucial is that for you guys having been on the road struggling for your chances to get into the NCAA tournament?
Well, we just came off a nice road victory in an exhibition game against Rutgers, and the Big East is tough to win on the road. So you have to take care of home first, and if you can go 50-50 on the road, you're going to be highly successful.
Thank you, Coach. Kadary, what went into your decision to transfer from Seton Hall, and how excited are you to learn from Hall of Fame head coach such as Rick Pitino?
I'd say one more time for me.
What went into your decision to transfer from Seton Hall, and how excited are you to learn under Hall of Fame head coach such as Rick Pitino?
I'd say the play development sessions. We went over the analytics of my jump shots, my visit and stuff like that. So that played a big part. And I'd say just learning from him every day has been special. He knows what he's talking about, and just soaking it all in for the last year that I'm in college.
I know you were all Big East first team last year. I know you're never satisfied. What are some areas of your game you worked on this offseason to further elevate your game for the team, and what do you hope to show NBA scouts this season?
Probably my shooting and decision making. I feel like we spent a lot of time breaking down film on jump shot and playmaking.
Thank you, Dari. Best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Here with Villanova forward Eric Dixon. Eric, having been an back-to-back All Big East second team selection, how hungry are you to want to win the national title as you enter your final season here at Villanova?
I think, thinking about national titles is kind of where you get tripped up. I'm just focused on being the best leader I can be and leading this team get as many wins as they can.
As an elder statesman of the team, how do you look to be a leader on and off the court, particularly for the young freshmen who are just entering this stage and experiencing this for the first time?
I think I just enjoy the most just telling about life and how they carry themselves on campus. I think as a program, we pride ourselves on being respectful to everyone that we run into, and I just like to remind them of that every single day.
What do you hope to show NBA scouts in your final season?
That I'm a winner at the end of the day. I think I've had 2 pretty good years. I just want to win at the end of the day.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Coach, speaking of freshmen, you added the top freshman, Naismith High School Player of the Year, and Sarah Strong. What stood out to you so far about her on and off the court?
Sarah off the court is very, very introverted, very shy, very studious. She wants to know, she wants to be sure. She's very cautious, and she started out in September, early October, being the same on the court. And the last 2 weeks, there's been a more Sarah basketball player that got her all those awards. And I can honestly say that she's probably as impressive as any freshman that we've had in a long, long time, with all the things that she's capable of doing on the court. So I'm excited because every day she does something I haven't seen before from her. I'm anxious. I'm anxious every day to go to practice to see, what's the next step that she can take. Little baby step, but the next step.
Paige, you mentioned your decision to forego the WNBA draft last year because you wanted to give it one last shot to win a national title. How much would it mean to you to capitalize on your collegiate career with a national championship, considering all the adversity you've been through throughout your career?
I don't even think I could put into words what it would mean. But it would mean everything. Obviously, everything that I've been through, me coming back, a lot of my teammates coming back from injury, all the adversity, all the hardships. would definitely mean everything to cap it off with what we came here for.
Name your all-time basketball starting five and why, and what life lessons has basketball taught you?
Women's starting five. All-time starting five. All right, Sue, Diana, Maya, Stewie, and Asia. And what was the second part?
What life lessons has basketball taught you?
To take nothing for granted, appreciate every single day. Bad stuff is only bad if you interpret it as bad, but how can you turn anything that is sent to break you to make you? And to, instead of asking why me, say why not me. You don't have to do anything in life. You get to do everything in life. Everything in life is a blessing. And just take nothing for granted and just have fun, embrace life, be in the present. Don't worry about the future and don't worry about the past, but stay where your feet are.
Here at Providence women's head coach Erin Batth. Erin, so last year you were named the first female black head coach in program history, helped guide the teams at WNIT appearance. What do you guys need to do collectively as a team to build upon that? And also, how are you feeling about the team coming into this year?
Well, first of all, it's been a blessing to be the first black female head coach at Providence. And I'm telling you what, my mom called and said, girl, you better get yourself together. And I said, yes, ma'am. So, but I've been treated like family. That is my home. I'm blessed to be there. Really great to have some postseason play in a long time. You know, last year was really good, but definitely fell short. But building off of that, you've got 10 seniors. We've got a lot of veterans coming back, you know, and it's always good to be the second year around is much better, especially when you have retention, you know. So we're really blessed to have everybody come back, and I'm excited to see how they're grasping things a lot quicker now. Our non-conference schedule is hard, which I think is going to be great. Hopefully we'll get some views for when it comes down to figure out who can play in postseason. They'll look at that. So yeah, no, I'm excited, but I know one thing, we've got to win some games, but I'm looking for more pace and aggression in everything that we do.
Your star forward, Olivia Olson, was all Big East second team last year. What impressed you most about coaching her in your first season? And also, how your guys' relationship grown over this last year?
Oh yeah, well honey, I'm a post player. I told her, your head coach was a big girl, okay? So I am impressed by the way she can run. That girl can run like the wind. I love that. I love a post player that can get up and down that floor. I like that she can use her left and right hands. We're working on her mid-range game a little bit more. But she's great. She's a great shot blocker, great rebounder. So I love that. When I first got her, I was like, oh my goodness. But continuing on, we got to get the ball to her, period. She got to touch that ball, okay? And so that's one of our biggest goals to do, get her the ball.
What do you love the most about coaching?
This is so exciting. I love the relationships. I love my girls. I love them. I'm going to be on their lives forever. We have forged such wonderful relationships, and I couldn't be more blessed to see them grow and become women. I get to be a part of that, and I get to yell.
Name your all-time WNBA starting five.
Oh my gosh, WNBA. Okay, well, they're not playing right now, so definitely want Dawn Staley. Sorry, Tina Thompson. I'm an old head. Let me get some Caitlin Clark. I'll take CS 3. Let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so many great ones. Oh, I really like Rebecca Lobo. I'm always at the post players. I'm gonna take Angel Reese. Is that 5? That might be 6. That's 4. I'm gonna. No. Taurasi. Diana Taurasi. What was I thinking? Start with her first. Are you kidding me? The GOAT.
Exactly. And then who's your WNBA GOAT?
Well, she's one of them, but I really, really like. Gosh, y'all. I'm gonna say Teresa Witherspoon. I was gonna say, like, I'm going back. No offense, sweetheart. No, Candace Parker. I love Candace Parker.
And last question: what life lessons?
Asia. I can't forget Asia, but go ahead.
And last question: what life lessons has basketball taught you?
Oh, trust the process. Make sure you're around the right people, because they can either bring you up or bring you down. And you can't do things when you're tired and when you're sick and when you don't feel like doing it to be great. It's always about adversity and what you do with it.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck this season. Georgetown star guard Kelsey Ransom. Kelsey, coming off a tremendous season on both ends of the floor. How much pride do you take in being an all-around player?
I mean, I think that's what separates some good players from great players, is that element of defense and the element of doing dirty work that not everyone wants to do.
And what are some things you worked on this offseason to continue elevating the game?
Offensively, decision making, playing with pace. I'm a fast person, so trying to slow down my game, see the floor, make reads, better options, less turnovers, and just putting the ball in places that it needs to be.
What's your typical game day routine like?
I eat, I sleep, I show up, and I play.
And what's your favorite pregame music? Like, who gets you hyped before a game? Like, any artists come to mind?
So it just varies what I'm listening to because I love R&B before games. Sometimes I'll listen to some rap, but it's really just the vibe that's going on in the moment. I think Summer Walker is a consistent favorite though. Maybe some Whitney Houston in there.
And lastly, name your all-time starting five basketball history.
Whoa. That's really intense.
You could chime in too if you want to help.
All time, like men and women, or just?
Men and women.
Okay, I got Dennis Rodman at the 4.
Okay.
That's my only poll, actually.
I mean, Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was in a.
MJ, Kobe, like.
Okay, that's not where my head was going. Actually, it's really not where my head was going actually at all.
Actually, Steph is.
It's still not where my. I was gonna hit like Sugar Rogers.
Oh, you need women.
And you need women in there.
Sugar, yeah.
Sugar Rogers. I looked on Asia at my 5.
Asia?
Asia at my 5.
Yeah.
Asia, Rodman, Michael Jordan.
God.
Asia at the 5, Rodman at the.
Okay, Rodman at the 5, Asia at the 4, Jordan at the 1. Okay, we need 2.
How about shooting?
Yeah, Sugar Rogers.
Yeah.
And the 3. Is that 5? Was that 4?
No, that was the 4.
Oh, I don't like that. So we're missing someone.
Like someone amazing.
3. It's Larry Bird, it's LeBron James.
Oh, LeBron? Okay, LeBron. Yeah. Oops, sorry.
Are you a LeBron hater?
No, I just was like really trying to get over.
I am.
Thank you very much.
That's their problem.
Thank you guys. Best of luck this season. DJ Hamilton and DJ Sports here at Biggie's Media Day. I'm here at All Biggie's Center. Ryan Kalkbrenner of Creighton. Ryan, how you doing today?
Great.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
So Ryan, as you enter your final season here at Creighton, what's the one thing you're looking most forward to as you enter this final year of your collegiate career?
I'm just looking forward to playing all the great teams in the Big East. I mean, up and down the conference, you got really, really good teams, and anyone can have a great year. So I'm just looking forward to that competition.
What do you hope to show NBA scouts as you enter your final year?
I just need to show them I'm stronger than I was last year. I'm running better than I was last year. Shoot the ball a little better. I mean, these are all things I don't gotta like reinvent the wheel to do. It's all within me. I just gotta show them this year.
And who's the newest teammate you're most looking forward to playing with this year that you think is going to help make your team a better team this year?
I think same every year. It's UConn. I mean, they're back-to-back national champions for a reason. They're the best of the best. So playing against them really prepares you for playing other teams because there's going to be no team better than them. So yeah, I just look forward to that. On top of it being a great rivalry, so it's always fun to play them.
Thank you, Ryan. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Hamilton, DJ Sports Show here with head coach of Creighton, Greg McDermott. Greg, Baylor Sharman was one of 2 players to be top 5 in rebounding and scoring last season who's now in the NBA. How big a void is that to fill, and who do you think will step in and fill that void this season?
Yeah, I don't think you totally fill it. I think it's by committee. You know, I think Baylor led the Big East in defensive rebounds last year, and one of the best positional rebounders I've ever coached. So we're going to have to do that by committee. But what he brought to the table on both ends of the floor, along with Trey Alexander, is certainly we're going to be different because of it.
What are some of your guys' goals as a team this season?
Yeah, we want to compete for a Big East title, and if we've knocked on the door several times, and I think if you get into late February and you're still fighting for that, your NCAA tournament resume has a tendency to just kind of take care of itself, and you've positioned yourself well for March.
As Ryan Kalkbrenner enters his final season with the program, how much has he meant to the program, and how much growth have you seen from him as a player and as a person on and off the court?
Yeah, it's been a blessing to me to be part of his journey and watch him grow through these 5 years. And from someone that would have a hard time answering any of your questions 4 years ago to someone that's very confident, but at the same time very, very humble. But his leadership's been off the charts. He sets an example for his teammates every single day in practice. He celebrates his teammates' success and is the first one to rally to them if they're having a tough day. So I'm going to enjoy every second I get to coach him this year. It's been a true blessing being part of his journey.
Thank you, Coach. Have a good season.
Thank you.
Here at Maly Morgan from the Creighton Blue Jays. Maly Morgan, since you guys are seniors now, other statesmen of the team, what's been special about your guys' bond, and what do you love most about each other's games?
Oh,
Good question.
Molly's really been killing it in the pick and roll game. People sleep on her mid-range pull-up. She'll surprise you with it. So, that's what you've been doing well lately.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, just building chemistry. We've been around each other, most of us, for 4 or 5 years. So, we know what we need to do to be successful. We have that chemistry.
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, Morgan's just a killer. I mean, her turnaround fade is, unstoppable. You can't guard it. But yeah, just like she was saying, building our chemistry. I was saying before, we went on a Europe trip, and our new girls kind of got acclimated into the team, so that was really good.
You guys had a tough loss in NCAA tournament to UCLA last season. What did you guys do this offseason to improve your game, and how did you use that as motivation?
I think defensively, you just try to play to the best of your ability with the hands that you're dealt with, like the cards that you're dealt with. We're not going to be the biggest, but you have to play team defense and just be disciplined enough to start in the right position to help yourself out as much as possible. So that's what I think about for that UCLA challenge.
Yeah, defensively, I think Flan does a really good job and his staff of teaching us about angles. Not necessarily, we're not the quickest, we're not the biggest, but just playing those angles and playing together, I think, is a big thing. Being the most connected team on the floor is going to be huge for us this year.
What do you guys love the most about the sport of basketball, and what life lessons has it taught you?
I love how fast-paced it is, how momentum can shift really easily, and what it's taught me in life.
Yeah.
Just how to overcome challenges. It's also a great arena to view your self-development and just like how you've progressed throughout time. So I love that.
Yeah, I think the game of basketball has brought just so many great people in my life. And this team, the relationships that we've made are second to none. And yeah, the game of basketball is just so great because it brings so many people together. And like Morgan said, overcoming challenges and fighting for something, fighting for the same, goal with a team it's big.
You guys ready for a little start bench cut?
Yeah.
Start bench cut. Kobe, Jordan, LeBron.
Oh my gosh.
It's the first time I'm asking this too for those.
Good start.
I'm gonna start LeBron.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna bench MJ and cut Kobe. Yeah.
No, hey, they're all great.
Right. Sorry. I think I'm gonna cut LeBron, start MJ, bench Kobe.
Start bench cut. Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar.
Start Drake, bench J. Cole, cut Kendrick.
So you know whose side you were on.
I don't. This is a bad question for me. Yeah. So I'd probably switch the last two. You said benched. You said cut.
Cole.
Okay, wait, no, same.
Bench J. Cole?
Yeah.
Okay, Drake.
Start Drake. Start Drake. Okay, same. Sorry. Yeah.
Name your all-time basketball starting five.
Nikola Jokic. I feel like I have to say LeBron because I put him up there. AI maybe. KD. I don't know, man. Kind of post heavy. D Wade. I don't know.
One more.
That was 5.
Oh, that was fine.
It was
So you said AI, Jokic, KD, D Wade. So one more missing.
Jokic. Did I say Jokic?
Yeah, you said that.
Who else?
Four.
What?
Yeah, one more.
Oh, LeBron.
LeBron.
Yeah, I said LeBron. Yeah.
Say LeBron.
Yeah.
What about you, Morgan?
I'm gonna go women.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Maya Moore. I'm gonna go Sue Bird. Ooh, Sylvia Fowles. I'm a Lynx fan, so I'm probably gonna put a few in there. I love Lindsay Whalen. I gotta put her in there. And let's go. Shoot. Let me think. I'm gonna go Nafisa Collier. I mean,
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
yeah.
Very great.
Lynx.
And last question. At the end of the season, the Creighton Blue Jays will be.
Big East champs.
Big East champs.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Here at Creighton's returning leading scorer, Lauren Jensen. Lauren, tough loss in UCLA in the NCAA tournament last season. What did you take away from that loss, and how did you use it as motivation to improve your game this offseason?
Yeah, it's definitely a heartbreaking loss. Anytime you lose in the NCAA tournament, it's a tough loss, especially since we were right there. That game has definitely been in the back of our minds, something that we're looking forward to, and I'm really looking forward to getting a second matchup with them this year. They're a great team, and I think it should be a great matchup.
As you enter your senior year, what are you looking most forward to this season? How do you hope to make the most of it?
Yeah, I think just hopefully winning a lot of games with my team. There's 5 returning fifth-year seniors and 7 returners from last year. My teammates are awesome, and getting able to play basketball with them is great. And so, yeah, taking it one game at a time, and then, like I said, hopefully making a deep run in the tournament.
What do you love the most about the sport of basketball, and what life lessons has it taught you?
Oh, wow. There's so much. I just love playing the game, the joy that it brings me. I've been playing it since I was like 6 years old, and it truly is just a beautiful game. I love the pace. I love the skill level that it takes to play basketball, and it's taught me a lot of things. It's taught me how to push through adversity and how to work hard.
Favorite little start bench cut? Start bench cut, Kobe, LeBron, Jordan.
Oh my gosh, you just bring out the Kobe, LeBron, Jordan. That is tough. Ooh. I'm going to have to start LeBron. I feel like it's a recent development that I think LeBron might be the GOAT. I hate to cut Kobe, but I feel like you can't cut MJ, so I'm going to have to bench MJ, cut Kobe.
Start bench cut, Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole.
Start Drake, bench Kendrick, cut J. Cole.
Start bench cut, Will Smith, Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson. So if you cut them, you cut all their great work too. They don't exist.
Wait, what were the last 2?
Will Smith and Samuel L. Jackson.
Like if the movies are fictional, you.
Wait, what were the 3? I'm so sorry.
Oh no, you're good. Will Smith, Samuel L. Jackson, and Denzel Washington. If you cut them, you cut all their work, the great work they've ever done.
Oh my gosh. Start Will Smith.
Okay, why?
Bench Denzel Washington, and then bench the other. Sorry, that's so cut. That's so bad.
Good.
I'm not so familiar, so which I'm exposing myself.
Oh, you're good. What do you love the most about the sport of basketball? And name your all-time starting 5.
All-time starting 5. Men's or women's? Let's go. We'll start with the guys. LeBron. This isn't any positions. We're gonna go LeBron, MJ, Kobe, Steph. I don't know enough about like older NBA. I'm gonna go Wilt though, because I feel like I have to put someone in there, and he's obviously a great player.
4. You have one more.
I have one more. Larry Bird. We'll go Larry Bird. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
And what about the woman?
Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops. Let's go Cheryl Swoops. And then let's get a current. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, yeah.
That's 4.
Duh. Asia for sure.
I'm like, wow,
Yeah, come on now. I have like finals in my mind, so all I can think of like is Stewie and Sabrina. I'm like, I feel like not there. But yeah, Asia's my girl.
One more spot.
Do I? Did DT, Sue Bird, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, Asia Wilson.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
And at the end of the season, the Creighton Blue Jays will be
Big East champs.
Thank you so much, Lauren.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the answer I wanted. Here at Butler Bulldogs, women's head coach Austin Perkinson. Austin, you guys made steady improvement from year 1 to year 2. What are some things you guys hope to continue to build upon this season?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for us is continuity. We brought a lot of players back when the rest of the league had a lot of turnover. We've talked about defense and rebounding. We've got to be better there. We shoot the ball really well. We're really skilled, but the Big East is physical. So if we can defend and rebound better, I think we got a chance to do some things this year.
You guys have a very talented freshman class coming in. What excites you the most about them, and what role do you see them playing?
Yeah, they're going to play. You're exactly right. I've got a young lady from Australia, Lily Carmody, who I think is going to be potentially in the all-freshman team. Lily Zeenstra and Jocelyn Land are both really good players, and they're going to play early. They're going to provide a lot of depth for us, but I'm excited for the direction our young players are going to go.
But what you've seen so far from your team, what play style do you guys envision yourself playing this year?
Say that last part again. I'm sorry.
What you've seen from your team so far this offseason, what play style do you guys envision yourself seeing coming into the season?
Yeah, well, offensively, we're always trying to push the ball and be efficient with what we do. We're trying to create extra possessions, through deflections, offensive rebounds. We were really efficient in the half court last year, but we struggled in transition. So that's been a point of emphasis in the offseason is we want to get up and down the floor a little bit more and see if we can create some easy opportunities.
What do you love the most about coaching basketball, and when did you first start falling in love with the game?
Well, I've known since I was little. My grandfather was an All-American in Kentucky. My dad was a Hall of Famer at Purdue. I mean, it's in my blood. But, sitting in fifth grade math class, drawing plays, I knew I'd go into coaching. But I love the opportunity to work with young people, specifically young ladies, help them grow, on the court, off the court. Gene Cady was my coach, and he cared about us off the court. And so it's exciting to help them grow and see them reach their potential.
What life lessons has basketball taught you?
Well, I think, being able to work with different personalities, and then adversity. I look back at my playing career and things that you overcome, through practice, through failure, and you get into the real world and it's like, obstacles aren't as hard. They're not as difficult. And, they're speed bumps instead of roadblocks. And I think college basketball provides those opportunities for those kids, and it definitely did for me.
Name your all-time basketball starting five.
All-time starting five. Well, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, let's see, Tim Duncan. I'm going to go Jerry West and one more. Let's go Shaq. Okay,
Dynamic starting five right there. Coach, thank you. Best of luck this season.
Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Good job.
Here at Pierre Brooks, the second of the Butler Bulldogs. Pierre, as one of the top scorers of the team, you led the team in scoring last season, you and Jamil. What are some things you guys worked on this offseason to further elevate your game?
This offseason, just working on being a great leader. I've always been able to score the rock, but just being a great leader, being a great teammate, but also expanding on what else I can do, being a great facilitator, being a great defender as well. But I've always been a great scorer, and just adding different levels to my game and being more patient as well in the scoring aspect. Not trying to force it, but letting the game come to me is something I've been working on. So, yeah, for sure.
I know great teams, it's not just what you do on the court, but off the court. As one of the leaders of the team, how do you guys build chemistry off the court that helps you on the court?
We do a lot of team bonding. I would say we do a lot of top golf. After practice, we like to stay around in the locker room and just talk about little things that's going on with us, and talk about just practice in general, just doing little things like that. Team bonding, like the stuff that we do with collectives and stuff like that. We interact with kids and doing things that brings us together as one, so we can be ready for the season. So,
or was something you hope to show NBA scouts this season?
That I can do more than just score. I think that's something that's I really have been trying to work on is my defense and trying to be a better facilitator, just not scoring all the time, because anyone in the NBA can score and everyone can do it. So I just have to find a way to differentiate myself. And like I said, I've been working on defense and being a better facilitator, being a better leader, and my body language as well, just trying to always stay positive when something's going wrong. And I think that can really help me in my draft process. So
at the end of the season, the Butler Bulldogs will be
national champions.
Thank you, Pierre. Best of luck this season.
Appreciate it.
Here at Marquette, women's head coach Cara Consuegra. Cara, what do you hope to take from your time coaching at Charlotte, where the USA Conference Coach of the Year in 2022, and you helped guide them to the first tournament since 08-09 that you hope to implement here at Marquette?
Well, I think during my time at Charlotte, I was there 13 years and we played in 3 different leagues. And so it was a lot of building and then rebuilding again. And, now obviously back at a university, although I'm familiar with it, new league to me. So I think all that experience that I accumulated over that time, through those different experiences and through those different leagues has really prepared me for this opportunity.
Now, you have former ties at Marquette. You were assistant coach from 04 to 2011. What's special to you about this program, and what made you want to take the head coaching job?
So much is special to me. I mean, Marquette gave me an opportunity. I was 24 years old to be an assistant coach, which was my dream to get into women's basketball. And so for, Terry Mitchell, who was the head coach at the time, to take that chance on me and give me that opportunity meant the world to me. And, honestly, I thought I'd be at Marquette for a couple years as an assistant and then go to the next thing. Well, I stayed 7 years because I loved it so much. I loved the community. It's a special place that cares about women's basketball, that invests in women's basketball. The community comes out to support our women. And, I only left because I wanted the opportunity to be a head coach. And so when I was given the opportunity to come back, for me, it was a no-brainer to be part of a place that I know is special and continue to build that legacy.
How much does the sport of basketball mean to you, and what life lessons has basketball taught you?
I can't imagine myself as anything else. I played basketball since 2nd grade. I fell in love with the game right away. I knew I wanted to be a coach when I was in high school. And, sometimes people ask that question, what would you be if you weren't a basketball coach? I have no clue. I mean, it's just so ingrained in who I am. And, so the game means so much to me because of what it's given me, how it's built me, all the different experiences and the ups and downs, championships I've won, championships I've lost. I mean, it all builds the character of who you are. And I know I'm a better person today because of women's basketball, and I'll be a better person in the future because of women's basketball.
With seniors such as Lee, who's one of your leaders on the team, how important is she for your team and for you guys to reach your goals this season?
Lee's been fabulous. I mean, I like to tell the story about her. When I was hired, we had like a couple days to bring kids on visits. And I had been hired, I'd been doing workouts, I wasn't really prepared. So Lee came into my office with one of our other seniors and said, hey, I can help with the campus tours if you want. And I was like, thank God, yes. And so right from the beginning, she stepped up, she created the route, she took the players on the tour, and just stepped up wanting to help us build the program. Obviously some of that I'm sure for her is wanting to have a great senior year, but certainly wanting to pour into the program and help us be great. So really from day one, she's been fabulous.
And for you, Lee, as you enter your senior year, what are some things you worked on this offseason to further elevate your game, and how excited are you to learn under Coach Cara?
This offseason I spent a lot of time working on just like consistency, shooting, and obviously getting to know Coach Cara and all of our new players. It's been really fun playing for Coach Cara, and I don't know. That's all I got, sorry.
How does the sport of basketball mean to you, and what life lessons has it taught you?
Yeah, it means so much. I mean, I wouldn't be who I am today without it, and I think it's taught me so much about change and just how to grow and adjust to new environments, so I'm really thankful for all the experiences.
Name your all-time starting 5.
Whoa. Can I call in some help? Like, that's a hard question.
Starting on 5.
All time.
Basketball or what?
Basketball, yeah.
Anybody.
Yeah, anybody.
Anybody.
Oh my God.
So NBA.
Any takers?
WNBA.
Okay.
I got the brain.
That's a tough one.
We can discuss.
Hey, I need time to think. I thought you guys would be ready.
I mean, okay. Seriously, help me.
First draft. Who's first?
Elena Deladon in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can mix.
I'm putting Cara Consuegra in there.
Okay.
The first CC right here. I did play at Iowa. There was a CC before the CC.
You guys got 3 more spots.
Oh, you gotta go Michael Jordan.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take it off you want.
That would have been mine, Michael Jordan. I'm very proud of Lee for pulling him out. Oh, no, I'm the point guard.
Yeah, you are the point guard.
Here you go, center, shooter.
Shooter.
Center.
We need a size.
Shaq. Hakeem. Actually,
Yeah. Hakeem.
Okay. Sure.
You got one more. You got one more.
I chose the center.
I picked the first one. Your turn. Steph Curry.
That's a great starting 5. Marquette's women's basketball team, ladies and gentlemen.
Wayne. Why did we get Wayne in there? We're from Marquette.
Oh, I was on his side. He doesn't want to.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is your host DJ Hamilton on DJ Sports Show, and that's gonna do it for 2024 Big East Media Day.